Model Matematika. To make it easier to solve everyday problems, they can be expressed in mathematical symbols which are called Matematika model. Things that will be discussed this time. First, understanding mathematical model. Second, usefulness of using mathematical model. Third, classification of mathematical model. Fourth, mathematical model is education. 5. Mathematical model stage. 6. 2 mathematical model. 7. Mathematical model step. 8. Example of a mathematical model. 9. Type of mathematical model. And 10 is why we need to form mathematical model. Mathematical model is a step taken to obtain a solution to a problem by utilizing mathematical function through a real-world context. The mathematical model resulting from a problem consists of a function, objective, and several limitations or constraints in the form of a function. The goal of solving mathematical model is to optimize, maximize, or minimize a goal. The mathematical model of a system is the collection of mathematical relationships which, for the purpose of developing a design or plan, characterize the side of a feasible solution of the system. From Dezing and Tapa in 1997. Mathematical models are mathematical representation resulting from mathematical modeling. Mathematical modeling is a process of representing and explaining real-world problems into mathematical statements. The usefulness of using mathematical model. First, increase speed, clarity, and strength of ideas in a relatively short period of time. Number 2, the problem description takes center stage. Number 3, gain understanding or clarity of the mechanism in the problem. Number 4, can be used to predict events that will arise from a phenomenon or its expansion. Number 5, as a basic for planning and control in policy making. It. Classification of mathematical model is theoretical model are theories obtained through the use of applicable theories. Number 2, the mechanistic model is a model whose use is based on the mechanism generating phenomena. Number 3 is an empirical model is model that is used based on observation without being based on theory or knowledge that generates the phenomenon. Mathematical model in education. Many problems in education can be modeled mathematically, such as students' cognitive abilities. Generally, to determine student abilities, cognitive aspect can be seen through student mastery of teaching material. The cognitive aspects include goals relating to information or knowledge, problem solving, pedagogy, or other aspects of learning. From Hamza and Musli Rarini in 2014. In general, the measure and level of student cognitive abilities are based on Bloom's taxonomy developed by education psychologist Benjamin Bloom in 1959. Namely, 1. Knowledge, 2. Understanding, 3. Application, 4. Analysis, 5. Synthesis, and 6. Evolution. So for their 6 cognitive aspects and several subject matter topics, mathematical model can be created. Mathematical model stage 1. Define the problem. Second is identify variable and parameter to simply the model. Third, formulate the problem into a mathematical model that include objective. 4. Complete the model. 5 is implementation of result. How the steps of the mathematical model are as follows: is like expressing real problem in mathematical terms. In this step, problems that occur in the real world are modeled in mathematical language. This step include identify the variable in the problem and establishing several relationships between the variable resulting from the problem. To make an assumption. Assumption is mathematical modeling reflect the thought process so that the model can run. 3. Formulation of equation or inequalities by understanding the relationship between variable and assumption. The next step is to formulate an equation or system of equation. Model formulation is the most important step. So sometimes it is necessary to reset assumption so that the formula process can be appropriate and realistic. 4. Investigate the nature of solution. Like after forming the model formulation, the next step is to investigate the nature of the solution, namely investigating whether the system solution is stable or unstable. 5 is interpretation of result. This step that connect mathematical formulas back to real world problem. This interpretation can be realized in the form of a graph that indicates based on the solution obtained and interpreted as a solution in the real world. The mathematical model is divided into 2. First, theoretical mathematical model. First, theory obtained through the use of applicable theories. Second is mechanistic mathematical model, like the model was based on the phenomenon generating mechanistic. How to understand mathematical model? Alright, first is read the problem carefully, then determine what is known about the problem and what is not yet known. 2. Second is write down all the complete information from the problem reading. Third is use variable for anything that is not yet known or research for. Number 4 is construction of diagram of chart to make it easier to determine the relationship that exists between known element and variable. Type of mathematical model is like environmental model, business model, logistic model, financial model, and system control model. Why we need form a Matematika model is enable the decision making process regarding real situation by analyzing the model. So this also has to be prepared for something that suddenly happen in the future. Example like luas parkir 176 meter persegi, luas rata-rata untuk mobil sedan 4 meter persegi, dan bus 20 meter, daya muat maksimum hanya 20 kendaraan. Tentukan model matematikanya. Misal kayak banyaknya mobil sedan itu bisa diartikan sebagai X, dan banyaknya bus bisa dijadikan Y. Masalah luas parkir itu kita iniin sebagai 4X plus 20Y kurang dari 176. X tambah 5Y kurang dari 44. Dari mana itu dapatnya? Jadi semua itu kita bagi semua, diperkecil. Kayak ini diperkecil menjadi dibagi 4 semua. 4 dibagi 4 yaitu habis yaitu 1, jadi kita tulis X saja. 20 dibagi 4 yaitu 5, jadi kita tulis 5Y, dan 176 dibagi 4 itu menghasilkan sekitar 44. Oke, jadi masalah daya muat maksimumnya X plus Y kurang dari 20, itu kita bagi lagi, dan hasilnya X lebih dari 0 dan Y lebih dari 0. Oke, sekian, terima kasih.